Hey guys, Kyle here. Just needed to do, or wanted to do a quick, no, I guess need is fine. Anyways, quick channel update and kind of fall plans, fall schedule update for you guys. This is going to be for both YouTube and Patreon because it's all one big AVR squared family basically. So although, hey, keep an eye out, there is going to be some Halloween stuff coming up in October, as there has been the last 2 years. But first and foremost, of course, thanks to our audience for your guys' support here on YouTube and here on Patreon. It really does mean the world to us, especially you guys know our history of having issues getting things out. Sometimes we hit rough spots, and can you guess what we'll be talking about a little bit later? But yeah, we really do appreciate it. The YouTube audience is great, all of our subscribers, and even you guys that don't subscribe but still watch regularly, and of course our Patreon members who take it a step further. We are always very humbled by the number of people that support us via that. So thank you. Bottom line up front, for those that don't want to hear all the details and whatnot, it's been a rough spring and summer. Our house needs have fallen behind. There's a lot of projects that were started either at the beginning of summer or during summer that just didn't get to be completed, mostly because we ended up having to put a lot more focus on our son, Lucas, of course. Christine's had some health issues, and I can only do so much. So we're going to have a very, very light fall. There's going to be 3 shows. Ranma 1/2, Spy Family Season 3, Ranma 1/2 Season 2. And may I ask one final thing or request one final thing? Christine and I literally just recorded the 2 episodes for that, and she's now back in bed because that wore her out. So that's going to be fall re-0 for YouTube, and Patreon will have a skipped week with no publishing for that series. I apologize greatly. We have nothing recorded. But YouTube, that will be not this upcoming week, but the following. It'll be the week of, because Patreon's a week ahead of you. So Patreon, you're missing the week of the 6th of October. YouTube, you'll miss the 13th, the week of 13th of October. But coming back, we hope to have 2 episodes a week once again. So yeah, that's the kind of bottom line up front. Thank you for your time, and if you are going to stick around to hear a little bit more, I appreciate it. And yeah, so a little bit more. Those that normally follow the channel know that back in last November, things started getting rough for us. We had a bunch of pauses and slowdowns all throughout the winter. We all got really sick several times. We had issues with our son, and not like just issues with him, but issues in and around related to our son. Spring was not all that much better. We tried to have a light spring to kind of give ourselves a bit of a break, which was somewhat beneficial, but still a very stressful time. Our son has had a lot of struggles, and it makes it really hard for us to do things. And summer, we started the Patreon in spring, which has been great. Thanks again. And we were like, yeah, man, it'll be really easy to, do like 4 or 5 shows for Patreon only and edit them at a later time for YouTube. We'll do 3 for YouTube, and we still have some you guys, we did too much. And that's why there's still 5 episodes of Panty and Stocking missing. And I did sacrifice work quite a bit. You guys saw the last month and a half or so where we were late on almost everything. For those of you that remembered the trees that fell down at the beginning of June in our house, they're still in the backyard because we got a bunch of them chopped up, but then help that was supposed to come and remove them never really formed, and we had other things going on as well. The new studio wall was something else that had started like even before summer. I think you guys remember when we were on the green screen for months, and all this stuff was in my closet and then the guest room, and was actually a hazard in my closet. and kept the guest room from being able to be used well. And there's still stuff in there, so we finally got that done, but that still took extra weeks because when Christine couldn't record, I could work on that some. And that's the other thing that's been going on. Christine's had a real rough patch, a lot more headaches, and some of it might be the stress from everything else, but it's really hard to record. Getting 2 episodes can usually be worked through, but then that's it, and then sometimes the next day she really can't. And then there's times where I can't, and all the things that I fill in on and take up when she's down, just like she picks up slack for me when I'm down, if she's not down herself. It wears on you, and you can't do as much. But with ReZero, we're gonna take a full week off. There's another task that has to happen. We've got Windows 10 end of life coming up, and we've got 4 machines that need to be updated to Windows 11. Both mine and Christine's work machines, the NAS, network attached storage, and Lucas's laptop all need to be updated. In the meantime, I'm upgrading my rig. It's something it's 6 years old. I got an i9 9900K in there. So I'm dropping in a new Ryzen chip, and so I got a new motherboard and RAM and CPU, and a new case. And when I do that, I'll upgrade Windows 11. And so with not really knowing how well Christine's recording will be, we're still 5 episodes behind on Pantheon Stalking. And now technically behind Ranma and Spy Family, because those episodes didn't release when we were supposed to get them and record with Brian. But anyways, we'll miss 1 week for ReZero. So those on Patreon level 1 subscription, I know that's the only thing going up right now. I sincerely apologize, and to all of you guys supporting us on Patreon, I apologize. It's been a while since we missed a week. I think since season 2 started. But it's going to build a little bit of time to get that done. And then we do have our passion project we've been working on for a while, but nowhere near as much as I'd wanted to. And that's those Halloween reviews we've done the last 2 years. Those mean a lot to us personally. They don't do well on the channel, but they're a passion project and allow us to kind of spread our wings a little bit more creatively. And we got some fun things coming later on in the month with those reviews, so I hope you check them out. But we're making it, guys. We're gonna be okay, as we always are. We got a great audience. I know you guys are supportive, and I know half of you have already said a dozen times, don't worry about it, Kyle, we'll be fine. But I take it serious. Our job is to entertain you guys and provide you guys a good or a service in a way. Some of you might look at it as a service, some of you might look at it as a good, and I take that personal. I do, and I've worked really hard to not take it too personal, but I still do. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, so I take it to heart. But I do appreciate how great all of you guys are. If you pray, we do ask for prayers for our son Lucas, and if you send best wishes and good vibes, we'll take those as well. And we try to offer him as much privacy as we can, and I'm sure people have seen and heard things enough to point to some stuff, but it can be a struggle. And he's always our top priority. And man, when he's on, and when he's off, he's off. But he's a good kid, and we'd do anything for him, just like I do anything for Christine. And I'll try my hardest to do almost anything for you guys. But stop recommending such awful things to... I'm joking. All right, guys, that's going to be about it. I really do appreciate your time, your support, YouTube, Patreon. all of that. And I do hope if you have even an inkling of interest in horror movies that you do check out our 13 Days of Terror this year trilogy, third films and franchises. So things like Scream 3, for example, that's one of them. I hope you guys check that out. Like, share, subscribe, all that. No, I'm joking. It's not one of those types of videos, guys. I really do appreciate your support, and we'll see you on the next video or reaction. That is a video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.